9 Investigates was the first to expose significant problems at the Windsor Cove apartments.
And now, just months after our story, both U.S. senators from Florida made a surprise visit to the complex, calling its owners slumlords. Investigative reporter Christopher Heath is here now. He was the only reporter to talk with the senators on their tour. He joins us live. And Chris, the smell of mildew and bleach in one apartment was just overwhelming.
It really was. The apartments are owned by a religious nonprofit. That religious nonprofit gets your tax money to run this complex. Residents have complained to us for months about the living conditions. So today, both of Florida senators got a firsthand look and smell at what taxpayers are paying for. With Orlando's chief of police waiting outside, Senators Rubio and Bill Nelson entered the apartment at Windsor Cove. The vents are black with buildup. The smell of dust, mildew, and bleach are powerful.
Look at this, Marco.
The carpets squished beneath their feet.
The company that owns this is how their units look everywhere.
The resident that lives here didn't want to go on camera. She's afraid of being evicted. The complex receives funding from the Federal Housing and Urban Development. In August, another homeowner showed us the standing water and trash piling up.
This is federal money that is supporting this.
Today, the senators saw firsthand the problems.
Why is it taking so long for the federal government to get involved, considering many of these problems were known for several months before you two arrived here today?
I would just say that if you look at the HUD inspection sheet, they pass. The building you investigated passed inspection.
Global Ministries owns the complex, buying the property in 2012 for $9.1 million. It takes in $4.7 million from HUD to subsidize the rent.
And I can't emphasize enough, I'll say it for my Global Ministries are slumlords.
Are the apartments livable?
There are some.
But not all of them.
Not all.
The senators say while HUD can't simply shut down the complex and force the residents out, it can force the owners to clean up the complex, with Nelson and Rubio attaching amendments to HUD's federal funding to force the issue.
It's supposed to be sanitary, and it's supposed to be safe.
And Senator Rubio actually went one step further. He called on the Justice Department to investigate Global Ministries, the company that owns the Windsor Cove. When we talked to Global Ministries in August, the company said it was a long-term player and was determined to clean up the property. I did notice today some improvements out there, but there is still a long way to go. George and Vanessa?
It's hard to look at that, that people are living in that.
And to know that some of them just can't get up and go and move somewhere else.
Exactly.
Hopefully we'll stay on top of that and get some answers.